So real quick, I didn't get good sleep last night, so I'm a little on edge, and I just got off of work, so I'm a little tired. But you guys deserve this, and so I need to make this video. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. But unfortunately, the PC that I needed to build is not put together yet. I just finally got the parts today after Porch Pirates stole the bulk of the accessories and systems that I was getting to put it together. Thankfully, they did not get the main system, but unfortunately, I didn't have a keyboard for a while there. And so the end result is that I am acknowledging this is taking longer than I want it to, but I'm also trying to be fair and let you guys know, hey, this is what's going on. The system got delayed because of tariff issues. I got lucky, and the company that put it together for me, I'll have a video about that later, was able to get everything. And I'm happy with the spec of the system. It's the best system I've ever worked on personally. And so to own the system is great. It makes me feel really good. But at the same time, the power needs are a bit extra. And so the end result of all this is that I am still in the stage of trying to build it out because I had to audit the electrical capacity of my office, map out the 20 amp circuit, map out the 15 amp circuit, and now I've got a spreadsheet where I'm going through every device and testing the amperage and trying to make sure everything is copacetic. And so I'm doing this from the ground up like a real engineer. And it's taking longer than I want it to because I'm trying to assure high quality. But at the same time, there's a part of me that's just kind of burnt out over this. It's been months. I've been trying to get this working and put together and put it the way I like. And between the shipping delays, the random issues, the parts declarations, everything else, like, I'm glad that I had a moment of epiphany and decided to delegate out some of the tasks. That was good. It cost me more money that way, but I'm actually really glad that I was able to use my business skills and just get it done that way. Unfortunately, I still don't have a working computer. It's still not working. I've posted some screenshots on the Discord of the specs and everything. I literally just booted it up, attached it to my TV, took a screenshot, done. That was not the setup that I want to go with. I'm replacing the audio stuff, and that is also one of the biggest issues here, is that my old system was built with how can I say this? It was built very strategically to get me into a lot of different things, just like this new system. And one of the things that I want to call out is that I got into music production and music creation as a result of that system. I had a Creative Sound Blaster Z80 and a bunch of other hardware that allowed me to do that. And then I survived I'm just going to call it assassination attempt. And unfortunately, I lost my hearing as part of that. And so I'm not able to make the music that I want to make. The music that I hear in my head is not the music that I can show everyone else. And so part of the biggest part of this is the acknowledgement that I'm going to have a different audio setup, because I'm not going to put a Z80 into this system. In fact, I can't anymore because they were discontinued. There's the AEX and a bunch of other stuff now. And to be honest, I don't know how much of that card I actually ever used. But what I do know is that that system is only a few amps when it's being run in 3D Mark. And that just amazes me, because I've literally already tested the new system at 4.73 amps at least. And so this whole thing with the electrical power and everything, it's taking longer than I want it to. But I'm hoping that by switching things up a bit, doing this more intently, and then later on I can make a video about that and maybe you can understand, or at least enjoy, some of the pain that I went through. But for those of you who have stuck around, thank you. For those of you who have, been on the Discord, thank you. Um, there was a user, I'm just going to call him Void. I don't know how to spell the username. I don't know what the rest of the username was. They said something they should not have, and I blocked them. But unfortunately, I can't remember how to, what their username was. So there's no way for me to go in and unblock them. And I'm still wondering about the username. And if I remember it, maybe I'll unblock them. I don't know. But I want to call out the fact that going forward, my community is a space for engineers. And if they're burnt out, then great. We can have a safe space for burnt out engineers. I have no problem doing that. But just be respectful. Like, if you're commenting on my stuff, yes, I did the whole mage thing and the mage cosplay thing for a couple videos there. If you honestly believe that I believe myself to be a mage, then you have mental health issues. But at the same time, it's kind of fun to just put on a wizard hat and cosplay a little bit. And to be honest, I enjoyed it, so I did it. And that's just how it is. But yeah, you'll find that I'm actually currently in my garage. It has become a haven for me because I don't have a computer. And so right now, for the last couple months, I've been forced to disconnect in ways that, to be honest, I probably should have before. And being somebody who, literally built computers from parts that he pulled out of dumpsters in the 80s and 90s, this experience has been very different. And I want to give a shout out to my girlfriend and thank you publicly for everything. I'm a better man because you're in my life. Thank you. And to the rest of you, thanks for sticking around. And this will not be the only update video you get. I have done 3D Mark benchmark tests for both systems, including the tests that the people who helped me build it ran themselves. And I actually got better performance metrics off of my test than they did theirs because I tweaked it more. And it's stable, so it's good. And I didn't tweak it, I just changed some Windows settings. So there you go. That's what I get for working at MSFT for so many years and working at MS Research. Slightly faster PC. But all the same, I'm hoping to have all that information be available and made into a video at some point in the future if people are interested. And if they're not, then so be it. It won't be something I worry about. But it's been a long day, and as you can see, I'm really tired. But I'm thankful for all of you, and I just needed to say that.